Hello, everyone. Welcome, Ashley Vasquez, RV Marie. I'm fine, my love. How are you? Katrina Pryor. I'm fine. How are you, Katrina? Where is my wine? No wine this evening. Nice cold drink. Oh, that is lovely. Hi, Kerry Hutton Page. How are you? Barbara Halliday. Good evening. Did have a nice weekend, actually. Really lovely. How about yourself, Barbara? Yvonne Gray, hello, welcome. So we're not actually answering questions yet. We'll just get settled in and everyone can have a chance to join the live. Katie Barnes, hello. Wolfie Riddy, hello. Yeah, maybe Friday night, Barbara. Monday's not, I don't know, it's like one of those days, isn't it? Just after the weekend. Had a beautiful barbecue over the weekend, and that's had my wine then, so I think I need a day off today. Sue Mackenzie, hello, welcome. Well, thank you, Katrina. Thank you. Okay, so I'm glad you could join me this evening. Natalie Hibbert, hi, darling. Saro, is it? Or Saro, hello, welcome. Okay, so for those of you who are new, this is live readings. And once we've all settled in, said our hellos, etc., then if you think about a question that you would like answered and put it in the comments, but we won't do that quite yet, then I will come to who I feel drawn to. Thank you, Kerry. Thanks for sharing. I hope you've all given the video a like, because that helps then for the YouTube analytics to pick it up. And then we can reach out to more people. So do give the video a like, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can click on the subscribe button and the bell, and then you'll be notified of when I am next live. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Katie. Great stuff, Natalie. That's good. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? What do you do for a job? Oh, so you've got your laptop fixed now, have you? Glad you could join me this evening, darling. That's it, Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara Halliday is taking care of you all. School dinner, ladies. Sounds good. Do you get a free lunch as a school dinner lady? Sure, you must do. I used to love my school dinners. SMJ, welcome. Hello. Sometimes. Oh, not always. You'd think that would be automatic, wouldn't you? Do you like the school meals, Natalie? Some people used to moan about school dinners, but I loved them. Thank you, Wolfie. I'm glad you tried to follow them. At the moment, they're Monday and Friday evenings. Oh, if anything's left over, I see. Dan Zeman, hello, welcome. Okay, so I may start soon with one of your questions, actually, as I did. I should have been on a bit earlier, so I'm a bit late this evening. You love the school dinners too, Barbara. Oh, so did I. And the puddings. I used to have seconds of puddings. Did you? Okay, so yeah, they were really. In many ways, they are you at the best days of your life, or yeah, we just don't know it at the time. For some people, they can be tough, though, can't they? You know, the school days. But on the whole, I think. So, Wolfie, which tarot deck? Well, I'm just going to stick to the Faulkner and the Rider Waite, I think, this evening. And I've got my angel cards and my cards from Spirit as well, Wolfie. So we'll look at those as well. For those of you who would like an angel card or some angel guidance at the moment, especially if you're struggling with something, any issues or sadness or in need of some upliftment, then I can take a look at the angel guidance for you. Chocolate sponge and custard. Oh, absolutely. And chocolate sauce as well. That was nice, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to make a start with Katie Barnes, who would like a card for the next couple of days. Might even do you a few cards, Katie. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is for Katie Barnes, who would like to know what's coming in over the next couple of days. Oh, okay, dear universe, what does Katie Barnes need to know, please? Angels and guides, please send your loving guidance to us this evening. And now to Katie Barnes. What's coming in for Katie over the next couple of days? Woo! They came out fast and furious, Katie. You've got quite a few here. We've got the Five of Swords, and I will show you these in a minute. The Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Right, okay. Now, I have to say, these first two cards, as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, Katie, you've got the Five of Swords here. The good thing about the Faulkner Tarot, and that's what this deck is that you can kind of get an idea of what they mean for those of you who aren't sure of what the tarot means. So here we have the Five of Swords, but we also have the Ten of Swords. So I'm sensing there's a certain amount of stress around you at the moment. And there's a need for you to kind of step back from any drama that you may be drawn into over the next few days or throughout this week, Katie, okay? You know, someone I feel around you who is quite demanding, quite negative, someone who picks fights for no reason or rubs you up the wrong way. Not just you, other people, you know. And this person will be in your environment over the next few days. So just sort of try to let whatever they say or do go over your head, Katie. That's what I feel they want me to tell you. And then you have King of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Now, these two cards are very much related to work. Do you work, Katie? These cards are very much work related. We have the King of Wands here, who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and as such, they are busy people. They tend to relate to the working environment, as I said, and I feel as if he or she could be a boss, someone who is in charge. But we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, so you could be offered some more hours or perhaps a bit more money. There's something coming in here which kind of relates to improvement in your working life in some way, Katie, okay? So be prepared for this. But as I say, also make sure you're not drawn into any unnecessary disagreements or fights or arguments, drama, that kind of thing, which could be in the working environment, but could also be at home. but certainly these two cards, the King of Wands and the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, looks to me to be connected with your work and money and potential. Okay, potential in terms of improvement in some way. So something's being offered to you, Katie, over the next few days. Something good, I feel, is coming your way. That's for Katie Barnes, and you'll have to let us know, won't you, how that turns out for you. But do be aware of this person around you. It could be one or two people even. Do be aware of that negative energy. And don't be drawn into it, Katie. That's what I feel they want you to know. Okay? Okay, so family pain. Okay, darling, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. So welcome to those who have just joined me. I hope you can like the video as well. Give the video a like and do subscribe, and then you'll be and click on the bell, and you'll be notified of when I'm next on live. And for those of you who aren't aware, there are readings for the week ahead on my channel. You've got this week's reading, which you could look at after this. And I also have weekend readings, which I upload Thursday morning GMT. So do look out for those. And Malapau, can I ask a question? You sure can. And I'm going to come to whoever I feel drawn to this evening. And that's what I do during my lives. Ashley Vasquez, do me and my family have a generational curse? I am not one that believes in curses, Ashley, personally. So my answer to that would have to be no. There you are. So, yeah. I don't think I'll go any further with that one. If you have another kind of question for me, then, please do add it to the comments. Okay. The Real Sunshine, I think you're new here this evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let's go back up now. Yvonne Gray, will I move house soon? Let's have a look for you, darling. Thanks for joining me this evening. And do we have anyone here this evening that is not from the UK? Are you, is anyone from a different part of this wonderful world of ours? Do let me know in the comments. This is for Yvonne Gray, who would like to know if she is moving house. Dear universe, dear angels, dear spirit guides, please let your loving guidance come through and tell us whether Yvonne Gray move soon. Oh, big question mark. Can you see that, Yvonne? Wow. Okay, there are options around you. You need to kind of be very realistic about this move. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel as if you're kind of, how can I say? I feel as if you need to make sure your expectations aren't too high. Sometimes we can dream of moving. Dream of moving to some wonderful place or some wonderful location. I feel that's kind of what you'd like to do. But the message here is for you to keep your feet firmly on the ground when it comes to making a move, making a change of location. Okay, so don't get carried away too much with dreams and wishes. Be very realistic. Maybe I feel you need to take some time here thinking about what you could reasonably achieve. That's what I want to give to Yvonne here. Okay, they're telling me you need to stay grounded and think about what you could realistically achieve, rather than getting caught up in dreams and wishes. It's lovely to have dreams and wishes, but I feel as if you've got to remain very, very grounded on this, Yvonne, in order to be able to actually follow your dream to a certain extent, but don't get carried away, is what they're telling me. Okay, so don't get caught up in what you see on TV, or what your friends are doing, or what other people are telling you. Just be very realistic is what I want to give to you there. Hello, Tiger Dragon. Good evening. Okay. Sweetie Pie. Hello, my love. Hello, Sayro. So you're from Sri Lanka, are you? Welcome. Hi, Deborah Smith. You made it. Well done. So the last question was for Yvonne Gray. I hope that helps you, darling. They're just telling me you need to be very sort of sure of where you want to go, and be aware of your limitations and what you could actually achieve, if you see what I mean. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, just looking at the comments. Morris Evans Jones. So you're American, are you? Thank you for joining me. Which part of America are you from, Morris? I hope I'm saying it correctly. Sometimes it's Maurice, isn't it? But I'll say Morris for the moment. And Ekta Aurora, welcome. You're from India. Thank you for joining me. Nina, you made it. Well done. So Nina, I'm going to draw you a card, my love. Okay. In fact, I'm going to draw you a few cards. This is for Nina Hewish. Okay, dear universe and angels, please send your loving guidance to Nina. May Nina's spirit guides please come in as well. What's coming up for Nina, please? Page of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. Let's have a look here. Okay, there's a lot going on mentally here, Nina. There's a lot going on in your mind. There's certain situations you need to face up to in connection with someone who's very close to you. Okay, you've got the Two of Cups here. This person, I feel, is very much in your thoughts. Okay, and what I'm picking up here, though, is a need for you to face up to the truth about a certain situation. I feel as if you need to do some healing mentally as well. There was or has been a good connection between the two of you, but now I feel that the truth has come out about certain things, but it's like you're struggling to fully take on board all that's been happening or has happened in connection with this person. So I'm just saying here that you need to kind of be honest with yourself, and sort of, I feel, pull your head out of the sand to a certain extent. But there is a lot for you to think about here, because you've got the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. There may even be a decision that you're needing to make at the moment, Nina. You've got the Knight of Cups as well. The Knight of Cups is coming in here and offering you some emotional support. I feel there is someone around you who is incredibly supportive, and it's coming from their heart center. Okay, there's no ulterior motive to it. They just want to help you, and I feel as if they are going to help you in terms of your mental health, in terms of this situation that you're having to face up to. And I feel it's more to do with confronting the truth, the real issues. And that's for Nina. Let me know how you feel about that, Nina. Hello, Bamitz Laura 98. Thank you for joining me. Andrea, welcome. Desiree F, welcome. I'm fine, my love. How are you? Massachusetts. That makes me think of the Bee Gees song, that does. Do you know that one, Maurice? Okay, let's have a look for Deborah Smith. So Andrea's in Scotland. What's the weather like there at the moment, Andrea? It's been lovely and warm here. Okay, so this is for Deborah Smith. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance for Deborah Smith. Oh, Deborah, you've got that Four of Swords again. You really do need to slow down, especially mentally. You need to be putting your feet up and taking a break from it all, okay? I feel there's this tension around you. It's almost like a chaos going on around you, or a chaos of worry. There's just a need for you to slow down, Deborah, okay? And take a big, deep breath, okay? I want to say to you, no amount of worry is going to speed things up. Let me know if that makes sense. Two of Pentacles. There does appear to be financial concerns going on around you. And it's like you're working out at the moment what bills you will pay next. So there does appear to be a bit of a struggle concerning finances and whether you can afford certain things right now. I feel there's a certain there's like a certain major expenditure coming up for you that you're worrying about. But Six of Wands tells me that things are going to be okay, all right? But you will need to budget very wisely at the moment, Deborah. That's what I want to say to you. And as I said, also take a rest from it all. There's only so much you can do in a day. So come the evening, just try and switch off if you can. It's not as bad as it seems. It's just a need for you to, I feel, prioritize, not just with money, but in terms of time and in terms of what you can achieve. So what are your main objectives and priorities? Okay. By doing that, success will come to you. You've got this Six of Wands, which is a lovely card, Deborah, in terms of success. Okay, so that's for Deborah Smith. Let me know how you feel about that, Deborah. Hello, Elisa Loren Lagua Perido. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. And please do like the video this evening. And click on the bell, then you'll be notified of my next live. Alicia or Elisa is from the Philippines. May I ask a question? My question is Martin Fernandez worth the wait in my life right now? Okay, let's have a look for you, Elisa. So you're in the Philippines. I think you're the first person that we've had on from the Philippines. So a big, big welcome to you. And to all of you out there, if you could share this video for me, I would be so very grateful. And it's just a nice way of, giving an energy exchange between us. Okay, so this is for Elisa. Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance for Alicia. Is Martin Fernandez worth the wait? Let's have a look. Judgment card, the Lovers, the Devil. Elisa, I'm going to say I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that this is something or that would be good for you. I'm not so sure it's a healthy situation or one that you should stay in. You have the Judgment card, okay, and the Lover's card, which I feel pertains to this relationship and the need for you to be honest with yourself and make a decision. The Judgment card is saying, you know, it's literally time to make that judgment about you and this person, because I'm not so sure that things are going to improve between you to the extent that you would want them to. So this is more about realizing, you know, realizing the truth, and realizing also with the Devil card here that this may not be a healthy situation for you. I feel as if you've been stuck for a while and there's a need for you to kind of break free. But of course, it's up to you. It has to be your decision. But that is how I see the situation, Elisa. Okay, let me know how you feel about that, Elisa. So, can I have a message from the guides? Yes, let's see what your guides would like you to know this evening, Sayro. So this is for you, my love. And please tune in to your guides as well. Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance for Sayro this evening. Okay. We've got the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man. Well, these two cards instantly are telling me that there are blockages around you. I feel as if you're sort of up against it and that things aren't really moving forward. You know, it's like it's one thing after another for you, Sayro. And it's been a struggle, hasn't it? Life has been a struggle recently. You've got the Queen of Swords. You've got a lot on your mind. Can you see this lady in deep thought and reflection here? She's not sure about how to go forward, or, you know, sort of, you know, in terms of your life. I feel your life has come to a bit of a standstill. Let's cut the cards again and ask what you should do about this. The Sun card. Okay, you need to stay positive here. And this was for Sayro. You need to stay positive. Okay, things will brighten up. But you again need to be honest with yourself. The Queen of Swords relates to honesty and clear thinking. Okay, there's sort of a need for you to make decisions with your head rather than your heart. Okay, but you know, you have kind of been up against it recently, Sayro. Things have been tough for you, but you have survived. You know, you are kind of you're reaching out toward the other end now. You're coming through, and here the sun is waiting for you. The sun is waiting to shine on you. So stay positive, keep going, keep trying to move forward. But I feel as if you need to be kind of creative right now, Sayro. You know, you need to be very clever with regard to the situation that's going on around you right now, because there just appears to be certain challenges that you're facing, and it's going to need you to be very sharp, Sayro. But by doing so, and by hanging in there, the sun will shine again. Things will get easier, in other words. And that is for Sayro. Hello, Sammy Merrick. Thank you for joining us. So Deborah Smith running around for a son that's had a breakdown. Oh, and Nick having a wobble over the business. Oh, okay, Deborah, no wonder. Well, I feel you need some you time, Deborah. I feel as if there's so much on your shoulders, darling. And you know, you've got to look after you as well. If Nick's there, I hope you're listening. Deborah needs to put her feet up for a little while at the end of the day, you know, even if it's for an hour. And no, you know, no one ask anything of you, Deborah, for that time. You know, for as long as you can, for as often as you can. That's what you need. You need a bit of a break. Yeah. So Nina, thank you very much, Sarah. You are so right again. Who is always in my thoughts is my late husband, I see. I miss him so very much. Thank you again for your readings. Lots of love. You're very welcome, Nina. I feel as if, you know, there in your cards there was a need for acceptance, is what I was reading there. But there is someone around you who's very supportive and will help you to get there. Okay, one step at a time is what they're giving me for you, Lena. Okay, my love. So, Malapau, can I ask how Gemini is feeling towards me and when will he contact me? Hello, Robert Wells. Good evening, my love. Thank you for joining me. So, this is for Malapau. Okay. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please send your loving guidance in from Malapau. How is Gemini feeling? Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords could very well be your Gemini, Malapau. I'm just looking at these cards and I will turn them around and show them to you. Page of Swords. Okay. I feel as if he may make a move towards you. He's thinking about it. He really is. But he wants to do it right, okay? That's he or she, of course. Could be either. They want to do it right. They don't want to go rushing in. And I feel as if they are contemplating their next move, okay? And sort of planning something. And that is for Malapau, okay? That's your Gemini, who I feel has you on their mind and is thinking about how to do this in the right way. Elisa, you're very welcome, my love. Andrea, will the situation with my son improve? I would really appreciate guidance, of course. Okay, Andrea, this is for you, my love. Okay. So please tune in with me now, Andrea, as I ask your spirit guides and angels to come in and advise you, send their loving guidance for you. This is for Andrea. Three of Cups, Justice, Lovers, and your question was, will the situation with my son improve? Yes, I do feel it will. Things have been a little unfair on you, haven't they? I feel a lot of you've had a lot of pressure. There seems to be some kind of agreement being made here, and the balance hasn't been has been things have been out of balance, but the balance is returning. Okay, a decision is being made around this, but you know this bond here that you have is coming back. I feel as if you both need time, quality time together, time spent doing things that you both enjoy. And I do feel, though, as I say, that they're you know the balance is going to return, and things will improve to a certain extent. But it's it needs to be coming from both yourself and your son. Whereas I feel up until now you've been doing a lot of the reaching out and a lot of the giving. Let's just take another card for that. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you really are a rock for your son. You are you are the one that gives him such security, and that is something that is going to help this situation enormously. Okay, and I do feel that there's a need for the family to step in here as well and give you more support, because it just feels as if you've been going it alone quite a bit. Let me know how you feel about that, Andrew. I just feel as if you've had a lot of it on your shoulders, and there needs to be, and people need to step in and help you a bit more, I feel. Okay. So it has been a struggle for the last few days. Yeah, that's what I felt. But, you know, the sun will shine again. You definitely got the sunshine card there. So, and Barbara is sending you healing, Sayro. So, Wolfie Riddy would like to know what her next fresh partner's personality is. I'm not quite sure what you mean by fresh. Do you mean new? Do you mean what will my next partner's personality be? Please, can you let me know, Wolfie? Obviously, when people are from other countries outside of the UK, we have different terminology, and I just need clarification because I don't want to answer your question wrong. Anyway, welcome everyone that's just joined me. Thank you so much. Do please subscribe and click on the bell to be notified of when I will come on live again. And do look out for the weekly videos and weekend videos, which are uploaded Saturday morning, Thursday morning, GMT around 7 a.m. There's one on for the week ahead at the moment. And then for any of you who are a Leo, there's a Leo birthday reading at the moment. In fact, there's a birthday reading for the year ahead. For those of you, I started them, I think, in from Scorpio and up until Leo now. So I'm working my way through the birthdays. So I have a few yet to do to complete the year, but then of course I will start again. So the next birthday reading will be Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. So do look out for that if you're Virgo. Ah, so your son has autism. Okay. Yeah. I do feel as if you need more help. That's what I was feeling, Andrea. And it may be that the help needs to come from outside the family as well. You know, you just don't feel that you've received enough help over the course of time, but that help will start to come in. Okay. Because the balance hasn't been right. If children have autism, it can be so mentally and physically and emotionally draining for the parents at times. And you need as much as you help as you can get, Andrea. So do reach out, okay? Please don't feel you have to suffer in silence. I feel you have suffered in silence quite a bit with this, but now the doors are opening, though. The doors are opening, and I feel as if new people are going to be stepping into your life with support, okay? So Sammy would like to know if life will get easier. Okay. Hi, Joanne K and Swan Love. Welcome to your Cancer. Are you, Robert Wells? Is that a crab I can see there? Looks like it. Didn't know you could do crabs with the emoji. So this is for Sammy. Will life get easier? What a question, Sammy, is let's see. I mean, I do feel, Sammy, you really have been through it, haven't you, my love? And the Emperor, you need to take control of your life, Sammy. You know, you need to assert yourself, my love, okay? Because I feel at times you allow others or life to take control of you. So I feel you need to be more like the Emperor and really put your foot down with yourself and others, okay? So be, tap into your own power a bit more if you can, Sammy. It's very it's hard for me to see these tiny. Just let me know, Robert. Put me out of my misery. What star sign are you? I've got a feeling it was a little crab, so that would mean you're Cancer. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I'm glad you're enjoying the weekly videos. Wolfie Riddy is new. Thank you, Wolfie Riddy. I need to have a look at your question if I can find it. Got you now, Wolfie Riddy. I do hope you've subscribed, my love. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, so Yeah, okay, Robert, you put me up my misery now. And what we were talking about, Chinese astrology on Friday. I'm not sure if you were with us now on Friday, Robert, but so out of interest, what do you know your sign in the Chinese zodiac, Robert? Five of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Emperor. And this is for the lovely, let's go back and find you, Wolfie Riddy. Okay. What was your question? Your new lover's personality traits. Let's have a look. Okay, this is going to be someone who is a very strong personality, Wolfie, okay? They are someone who is not only intelligent, such as here with the King of Swords, but also quick-witted and clear thinking. They're someone who can take charge. They've come out as not just the King of Swords, but the Emperor as well. These are two leaders. These men are leaders. They are people who are strong-willed. They're generally people that like to take charge. So this is the sort of person who, how can I say, has an alpha way about them. But they will have maybe they may deep down have a sense of a need to sort of work on their inner confidence. So in a way, what I'm picking up here in terms of personality is this is someone who on the outside you would perceive as being very strong, very forthright, and someone who takes charge in a relationship, Wolfie. But on the other hand, deep down, there will be this part of them, I feel. Oh, whoops, I'm taking the wrong card. This part of them that doesn't feel quite as strong as they portray themselves. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I suppose we all are like that to a certain degree, but I feel this is quite strong with this person. So as you get to know them, you'll find that they're not quite as confident as they seem, but they will be very strong in general. Okay, so that is for Wolfie. Thank you for joining me. And please do like the video as well, please, especially if you've had a reading. That would be really appreciated. Sorry. And share the video if you can. That would be great. You're very welcome, Wolfie. Swan Love, I feel calmer, stronger, sorted out after financial and emotional on and off. Is my Virgo life at a great turning point? I love that, Swan Love. I love that. I do love the positivity of Virgos. Are there any more Virgos here this evening? I absolutely adore Virgos. I love all the star signs. And and each one has their different qualities. Robert Wells here was saying he's a Cancer, and Cancer is a sign that is sensitive, very kind, very caring. Someone you would want around you if you needed someone to talk to, someone to a shoulder to lean on, someone to understand you. And I do feel that each star sign has its own purpose on Earth. And Virgos are the carers of the zodiac, and they're also able to kind of bring positivity and motivation. They're not people that like to be down for long. They've got a wonderful earth quality, and that's you, Swan Love. I love the name as well, Swan Love. 9 of Cups. What a card, Swan Love. Oh, thank you, Swan Love. That's very kind of you. So let's go back. What are you? Your question was something. Yeah. Is my Virgo life at a great turning point? Yes, absolutely. Can you see this card here? 9 of Cups. Okay, look, it's beautiful, baby. Everything you could wish for, okay? So what I'm going to say, I'm not going to pull another tarot with this. I want to stick with this card because this Nine of Cups, Swan Love, is all about hopes and wishes coming true, okay? And when this card comes out, and when I'm doing a one-to-one reading, I often say to the person in front of me to hold the card and make a wish. Because I believe in it, that wishes can come true. I believe in the power of positivity, and I do feel that positivity is what's got you through certain things, Swan Love, and that is why the sun is shining on you again, okay? So yes, this is a wonderful card. In answer to your question, you have reached a turning point, and you know, this is a card that reminds you that no matter how hard or tough life can be, how difficult it can be, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And you're starting to see that now. And I feel you've done well in many ways. You're a survivor, you've survived. And now, yes, I do agree. Your life does appear to have reached a turning point. I'm going to give you an angel card as well, Swan Love, because I feel that the angels would like you to have some guidance from them. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance to Swan Love this evening. What would you like Swan Love to know? Romance, Swan Love. How are you in the romance department? Please let me know. Do let me know. Swan Love, I'll just wait for your reply. This is why they're coming in and asking you to open your romance department up again. As you've said, you're saying it's shut when it needs to be opened up again, okay? It's time for some romance in your life. Swan Love, okay. Yes, swans do mate for life. Very well spotted, Tiger Dragon. And you know, I've often a couple of times looked at the names that people choose on here. And the fact that you've chosen Swan Love indicates that love is extremely important to you. I feel that with the right person, you would be in love with them forever, Swan Love, and that this is something that you desire. You know, I feel you are a very, very dedicated lover. But it's time to open your heart again. You may be laughing, Swan Love, but that's what the angels want you to know. It's very clear. Look at that. Romance. Okay. It's time. It's time to open the door to romance again. And that's for Swan Love. Okay. Okay. Robert Wells. Did the administrators close it, Lowell? I think you're referring to that champagne sea. Hi, Sarah. I want to know which Leo, same sign as myself, has the best intentions towards me. Two men offered love. Not sure what you mean. Can you rephrase that? Break that down a bit for me, please, Champagne Sea. What I'm getting here. So there are two Leo men that have intentions towards you. Is that what you're saying? Please let me know. You want me to look at two different men and which one has the best intentions? I think that's what you're saying. Please let me know. So Swan Love. Aha, yeah. I have been craving for a person to come in my life. I shut it after being cheated. Wow. Okay, well, the angels want you to know that it's time to open your heart again. Even just a little bit, Swan Love, just to, tiptoe back into the love scene, my love. Okay, your life is now starting to get back on track. This is a good time for you to open the door to love as well. I feel okay, slowly but surely. you know and often when we make our intentions known to the universe that we would like someone to enter our lives, you'd be amazed how they make that happen. I think I've just been bitten by a gnat. Okay. That's the one thing about summer, isn't it? I'm not one to get bitten that much, but they've got me tonight, so there you go. So for those of you who just joined me, a big welcome. I'm answering questions, yes, to thanks, Deborah. I'm answering questions to those I feel drawn to this evening. So you can type your question in the comments and also say hello to everyone. We're a lovely little community that is growing, and we are open to everyone that wants to come along. So if you'd like to share the video, that would be great. Champagne Sea, yes. Which one has best intentions towards me? Okay. Okay, so Champagne Sea. Sammy Merrick, I use industrial strength DEET. What is that then? I really don't know what DEET is. Swan Love, thank you, Sarah. I shall listen to you for some time. Loads of love again. Oh, you're very welcome, my love. Very welcome. Do let me know when this new love enters your life, because I feel it's time. Okay, this is for Champagne Scene. I'm going to draw a card for these two Leo men. We've got one here, King of Swords, and one here, Five of Pentacles. Which is better? Well, the difficulty with this question is, okay, what we're going to have to do, you have to come back to me again, Champagne Sea, and think about who you'd like to, if you can give an A to one man and a B to another, think about who you're going to attach B to and who you're going to attach A to, and then come back to me, okay? Because that's the only way we can look at them both. You're very welcome, Joe Barnes. Good night, my darling. Christina C. Welcome and thank you for joining me. Hope you've subscribed. So say Ro, it's 1:50 a.m. I will join you the next day, Sarah. Thank you again for the guidance. You're very welcome, my love. Do try and come along on Friday. And 1:50 a.m. Have a lovely sleep, won't you? Sweet dreams, my love. Okay, let's have a look at Mario for you, Champagne Sea. Yes. Ace of Cups, true potential here. Can you see that beautiful rose there? Champagne Sea. This is for Mario, okay? This is for the other guy, Knight of... Oh, actually, they're both very good. They both have a lot of potential. But Mario is more sort of loving, has more love on his mind. Whereas the other guy is kind of more practical, hardworking. Thinks about financial security and that type of thing. Someone who takes their time with regard to love. But this one's more sort of more kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve, more open in terms of love. You knew it. Okay. Well, so true. Yeah. So it depends what you want. You know, the other guy is slow, is kind of slower when it comes to romance because they're more practical and thinking about the future. But this one's very open-hearted, Mario, or Mario, whichever is the correct pronunciation. Good night, Kerry Hutton Page. Let me draw you a card. I hope you're still there. Okay, they're coming in, Kerry, and they're asking you to stay strong, my love, okay, in a gentle yet assertive way. Over the next few days. That's for Kerry Hutton Page. Okay. Mm. Just going back up now to look at some of the previous comments. And if I haven't called your name out this evening, I'm not ignoring you. It's simply that I haven't seen it. But a big welcome to those of you who have joined this evening, and especially if it's your first time. Oh, okay, Robert. Yeah, you may have been. Do you know what Robert's saying he was here live on the live on Friday, but missed the part where we were talking about Chinese astrology. Do you happen to know your sign in Chinese astrology, Robert? So glitter sunflower, I didn't know you were there. Good evening. You're a horse. Okay. Well, a horse is equivalent to Gemini in Western astrology. I don't know if you know any Geminis. They're full of life. They change their mind a lot. If you think of the horse, they like to be free. They like to be independent. The horses in Chinese astrology. Okay, there's some like kind of do you find you're quite restless at times? Glitter sunflower. You know your sun glitter sunflower. Yeah, I get what you mean. So yeah, that's for you. Glitter sunflower. Did you hear that there about you being a horse and being full of life, and kind of being a bit of a restless soul probably at times, because horses like to get out and embrace life. They're not ones for sitting around twiddling their thumbs, but they are equivalent to Gemini. Barbara Halliday, you're an Aquarius, are you, Barbara? That's nice to know. No wonder we get on. Aries, Aquarius, lovely match. I love Aquariuses. I've had an Aquarius friend since I was 11, many moons ago. Very close friends. I think the good thing about Aries and Aquarius, they tend to sort of respect each other's space. It's really nice, and that's kind of one of the things they have in common. I think Deborah Smith's a Virgo. Is that right, Deborah? Oh, you do have a lovely. You hope you do have a lovely sleep swan love. SMJ, Sarah, I'd like to know is it a good idea to hire T to work with my son? Let's have a look for you. Oh, let's have a look. This is for SMJ. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance for SMJ. Is it a good idea to hire T to work with her son? Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Oh, I feel you need to think about this a bit longer, SMJ. There's something, I'm not sure, you could end up being a little disappointed. I do feel you just need to stop and really think it through before you make that decision. Sorry not to be more positive, but just that's the feeling I get, okay, as I drew those cards. That's for SMJ. Hi, Indy. Welcome. How do you feel about that, SMJ? How were your instincts on this because I just felt that you need to think about it for a bit longer yet. I'm not so sure he'll deliver. Yeah, think about it a bit more. I'm not sure he'll be quite what you are expecting. Yeah. So Ashley Vasquez is a Taurus sun, a Gemini moon, and a Scorpio rising. Interesting mix, Ashley. So you've got earth, air, and water, which is a nice balance, isn't it? But quite a sort of quite a mix there going on, especially with you being a Taurus and a Gemini moon. Interesting. Okay. Natalie Hibbert, what's this about, Sarah? How do I know what I am? Well, you can Google, I love Earth, Wind and Fire as well, Tiger Dragon. You can Google what sign you are in the Chinese astrology just by, just Google Chinese astrology and put your date of birth in, and it will come up and tell you what you are in their zodiac. And you can let us know if you like. We're just looking at different people's astrology, really, in terms of their zodiac sign. Okay, Liron. We can try Liron. Let's have a look. For Liron, what will the zodiac sign of your future husband be? Let's have a look, my love. This is for Liron. Well, we've got 10 of Pentacles, so it's going to be someone, and if we I feel obviously very earthy, someone relating to an earth sign such as Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, and my feelings are going towards Capricorn here with the 10 of Pentacles. So someone very earthy in that way, Liron. What star sign are you, my love? So Anjali, dear, does your Leo and hi, can I? You're Leo and you want to know if you and your Capricorn have a future. Let's have a look for you. Thank you for all your likes this evening, and for those of you who have subscribed as well. And if you're not aware of it, I do have weekly and weekend videos that I upload to YouTube on a Saturday morning and a Thursday morning GMT. There's one at the moment which will give you your cards for the week ahead. So do check those out after you've finished this live. And for those of you who are a Leo, there is a birthday reading that's just recently been uploaded. I do a birthday read every month. You're back again, are you, Natalie? Did you find out, Natalie? Anjali, dear, Ace of Cups. You have real potential, the two of you, real potential. This could blossom into something beautiful. That's for Anjali. It really could. There's real potential there. So Sarah would like to know how, and welcome Sarah Altogany. Thank you for joining me. I'll come back to you, Natalie Hibbert, with your angel guidance. Sarah would like to know how Virgo feels about her and how he feels about her as a woman and a person. Page of Cups, the Chariot. He sees you as someone very strong, very hardworking, and very loving, and someone who would be a good mother, I feel, Sarah, in terms of being a woman, someone who has a very caring nature. This is how he sees you, but he also sees you as someone very strong, and someone who could who can stand up for themselves and lead their own way. So, yeah. So he sees you in a very good light. Brianna 1111. Welcome. So this is now some angel guidance for Natalie Hibbert. Natalie. Okay, let's have a look for you, my love. Hello, Hearts Melodies. Welcome. And this is for Natalie. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance for Natalie Hibbert this evening. What does Natalie Hibbert need to know? Okay, so Natalie, first of all, put that there, sorry, miracles. Okay, there's a need for you to believe, to have faith, to trust in the universe and realize that miracles can happen when you believe. Okay, this is for Natalie. New beginnings. Okay, whatever's happened recently, a new door is about to open. The angels are opening that for you. They're working behind the scenes, and you know they're creating this new start, this new beginning, because you know the time is right. This is divine timing at play at work here. Sometimes our life is a roller coaster, isn't it, for us all? And when the roller coaster is down, when the wheel is down, it feels as if it will never come back up again. But they're letting you know that actually the things that you want from life are going to happen when the time is right, and there is a new beginning stepping in for you in terms of your life. Self-acceptance, there's a need for you to accept yourself. That's what they're telling you. Accept yourself for who you are, my love. Natalie, okay, stop beating yourself up. And lastly, the answered prayer card. They're answering your prayers, or they're doing all they can to answer your prayers, Natalie. Things will work out for the best. Okay, they're behind you, they're with you, they're guiding you, they're supporting you, and working behind the scenes to make things okay for you. And that's for the lovely Natalie. Okay, so hi, Two Paths Tarot. How are you, my love? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm on for a little bit longer, not much longer now. So you don't get the live notification, Robert? Yeah, I have said that to me a few times. I think that I've heard that does happen on YouTube at times. Thanks for letting me know. It's naughty, isn't it? It should happen. So Tiger Dragon wants to know, I want to move from where I live. Will I find a nice apartment and be successful in that movement? Okay. Probably the best thing to do is put a little reminder on your calendar, on your phones, everyone, and then, to be reminded of that I will be on live on those nights. Just a suggestion. This is for Tiger Dragon. That's if if YouTube aren't notifying you at the moment. The High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess, Tiger Dragon. You know deep down what you want. You are someone who's very in tune with the energies around you. Okay, so when you go looking for somewhere, do listen to what your heart is telling you. You know, if you can pick up a vibe and an energy in an apartment, can't you, in a house or whatever it is you are searching for, you know. And if that vibe doesn't feel right, then listen to what your gut instinct is telling you. That's what I want to say to you first of all. And then you've got the Eight of Wands. Now, good thing about this, Faulkner, is you can get an idea of what's going on in these cards. And the Eight of Wands indicates a positive move forward, especially in terms of, with regard to, your question, Eight of Wands. You can see here these two men shaking hands. It looks as if there will be a deal made at some point in the future. But please don't be scared to come out of your comfort zone. I know it is scary to move, isn't it, to change location. But, you know, I feel as if it's something that would be good for you in certain respects. And I do feel you need to be brave here, and embrace this move. But listen to your heart. When you go in search of new places, then see how you feel. Does it feel right to you? If something's sort of off about it, if that energy is off, then there's good reason for that. But I feel your energy, your intuition is extremely strong. So trust it, Tiger Dragon. But the Eight of Wands is a good card to have in terms of a move. And it could literally pop out of the blue, in fact. Tiger Dragon. You're very welcome, Tiger Dragon. Hello, Princess Laura. Thank you for joining me. You can ask a question. And I'll do my best to answer it. Swan Love, you are lovely. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Sarah Altagon, I did answer your question, darling, earlier. You may afterwards, when I actually post this video, you may have to go back and have a listen. But I did answer your question, and that is to Sarah Altagon. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But I did. Thank you, SMJ. I did answer your question earlier. People say such lovely things on here. Selfie03, hi, new subscriber. Thank you. Welcome. Big hello. So, okay. Just give people a moment because we've got a few new people that have joined us. I don't want to disappear just as you've just arrived. It would be like people turning up at my house and I say, right, well, I'm off now. That's how it feels. So, Sammy, thank you. Yeah, lots of lovely messages. Sarah out again, yeah. And now your question, I did answer your question earlier, darling. So I'm just looking at these questions popping up. Hi, Fiery Beacon. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Okay. What I'm going to do. Yeah, Deborah Smith. Yeah. Thanks for joining me, darling. Good night. And I really hope you do manage to have a bit of a rest and that you can join us on Friday night. Yeah, that's right, Barbara. There are quite a few new people on here this evening. Princess Dawn, I hope everyone's subscribed as well. And give the video a like if you can, if you don't mind. Princess Laura, my question is, do you feel my partner truly loves me? He is an Aries. Name is Raoul. My name is Laura. I'm an Aquarius. Well, first of all, I have to say, Aries and Aquarius, and I was saying that earlier, they are Sweet Dreams, Deborah Smith. They are a fantastic combination, Aquarius and Aries. So that's a good start, but you want to know whether he loves you. Okay, so let's have a look for Princess Laura. The Wheel, Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I feel as if he has a certain amount of stress going on around him, Princess Laura, and is not always able to show how he feels because of this stress, which is on his mind a lot. I feel he has money pressures, and physically he's tired as well. He appears to be, and I feel also that the two of you need to spend more quality time together. That's what I'm getting here. That's for Princess Laura. So see if you can find a way of doing that. Because I just feel that there's restrictions around you in terms of time and finance. But even if you can focus on doing some simple things together, the simple things such as a walk in the park, or watching a lovely film, a lovely romance, or I feel as if you need to bring the romance back into your relationship, Princess Laura. But I do feel that that's because things have just been so busy lately, and there's been a lot of pressure around the two of you. That's what I feel, Princess Laura. But yes, definitely loves you, just has a lot on his plate. Thank you, Robert. I do have a website. Thank you for reminding me of that. It's sarahstarot.co.uk. And so if you wanted to order a reading, you can do so through that website, and the link is below, or just type it into the search. Thank you, Robert. Okay. So I'm going to draw an angel card now for a few people before I go. Robert, would you like an angel card? This is for Robert Wells, who's been helping out this evening on here. Serenity, Robert. Okay, so there's a need for you to find a little bit of peace. I feel as if you are someone who does appreciate that as well. I feel you are someone who likes a bit of time, quiet time to themselves. Someone who is happy to sit and read a book and uh, just be at one with themselves. You've freedom. You like your freedom, and I feel as if you know at times, perhaps, Robert, there's a need for you to get out and about a bit, out of your comfort zone a bit more. Surrender and release. They're asking you to surrender your worries to them, to the angels, Robert Wells, okay? So, don't feel you have to cope alone. The angels are very much around you. I feel you have a real spirituality, a real spiritual energy as a person, and that you're a bit of an old soul, actually. That's the feeling I get with you, Robert Wells. But try not to take on everyone's worries, because I feel you do. And I feel that you also worry a lot in general. And sometimes it's just a need to step back and give it up to the angels and say, "Dear angels, please take my worries this evening," and then find some peace and harmony for, even if it's just for an hour or so each day, just to restore your energy levels, because I do feel you're like this sponge that absorbs a lot of emotional energy from people, and there's just a need to sort of draw some boundaries around yourself. Let me know if that makes sense to you, Robert. But that's what I feel that they're asking you to do, to find some peace and um, you know focus on letting go of your worries as much as possible. Okay, so Sammy, good night, my love. Thank you for joining me. I'm also going to say good night, but actually, before I do, I must draw a card for Barbara, who has also been helping me out this evening. Barbara, okay, they're going to come to you tonight in your dreams, my love. That's the angels, that's spirit. Okay, so you may have some real vivid dreams, Barbara Halliday, this evening. You'll have to let us know on Friday. Cut them again, nature. Get out into nature if you can tomorrow, Barbara. Breathe the fresh air. Okay, take a nice long walk, nice slow long walk. Okay, clear your mind. That's for you. And one more card for Barbara. Power. Stepping into your power is very important right now, Barbara. Realizing that you can achieve what you put your mind to. You are stronger than you realize. Okay, and I feel you are a true survivor, Barbara, and there's a need for you to believe in that strength of yours. Okay, so you're very welcome. Emma, I am just about to go. But look, let's cut these cards for you. Divine timing. That's what the angels want you to know. Okay. So if certain things aren't happening right now, it's because it's just not the right time, my love. I feel there are frustrations around you and delays at the moment with a certain situation. But divine timing means that it will all happen at the time and place that it is meant to. Yes, is there a beautiful moon out there? I will pop out and have a look, Natalie. I do love the moon. Okay, so I'm going to say good night and thank you so much for joining me. I will be back on Friday, and if you'd like to order a reading, you can do so through sarahstarot.co.uk. I'm also on Facebook as Sarah's Tarot. You can message me on there. Okay, so and I look forward to that, Robert, and to everyone else. Good night, Barbara. Good night, everyone. That card was for you, Emma. Divine timing, yeah. So I shall see you Friday. I'm off now to have a glass of something nice. Good night. And you, Robert.